Hey guys, this is Mez and Dei.
Over the next few episodes, we'll be reading and reviewing Shiver by Maggie Stiefvater.
There have been heaps of reviews online saying it's really good and heaps saying it's really bad.
So we thought we'd give it a read and voice our own opinion. So chapter 1 starts from Grace's perspective. His yellow eyes looked into mine while the other wolves jerked me this way and that. I held onto those eyes for as long as I could, yellow, and up close flecked brilliantly with every shade of gold and hazel. I didn't want him to
Who
look
has
away.
time to look at eyes when they're getting attacked by wolves? Like, oh my god, I'm dying! But damn, those eyes.
I didn't want him to look away, and he didn't. I wanted to reach out and grab a hold of his ruff, but my hand stayed curled on my chest, my arms frozen to my body. Zoophilic. Then he was gone, and without him the other wolves closed in. Too close,
you.
suffocating. Something seemed to flutter in my chest.
Oh,
Good time to fall in love.
yes, very good time. With a wolf, by the way.
I can't see
This
where
is
I
a
could
girl, a human girl, falling in love with a wolf.
I didn't die. I was lost to a sea of cold, and then I was reborn into a world of warmth.
So you didn't die.
I remember this. His yellow eyes. I thought I'd never see them again.
Oh.
You are a twat.
It's time for chapter 2.
Okay, this one is from the perspective of Sam.
The wolf that has really nice eyes, apparently.
I assume he's the wolf. Nothing exclusively says he's a wolf. And the hunger that burned and gnawed.
Very nice.
Can never control that hunger.
The pale, worthless sun. God, you're so worthless, you son.
She was so underneath our wilderness, the pack pressing against her, wanting to trade her life for ours. Well, she's stupid.
Salem is a cat's name, and I don't know why you would name a wolf that.
Then I saw her eyes, awake, alive. The girl looked right at me, eyes holding mine with such terrible honesty. That honesty, as you're being torn apart by wolves.
Can't lie about that. The scent on her palm, all sugar and butter and salt, reminded me of another life.
I thought she was the most beautiful girl I'd ever seen, a tiny bloody angel in the snow, and they were going to destroy her. Good time to fall in love.
And I stopped it. Stepping up to the plate, bro.
Alrighty, moving on to chapter 3 from Grace's perspective. It looks like this is a completely different day, and she's just completely gotten over the fact that wolves were trying to eat her however long ago. And she's trying to connect with the wolf, as you do. I knew he wouldn't hurt me. I wanted him to know I wouldn't hurt him. Good luck with that.
I don't think he cares if you won't hurt him. I don't think he even gives a shit. What are you gonna do? Whack him on the ear. Oh, girl! Oh, I'm blinded. You're whacking me on the ear. I can't get up now. Oh!
Okay, chapter 4 from Sam's perspective. Okay, basically, this is the day he nearly talked to Grace.
God, so close.
Because that is obviously an event worth mentioning.
Was the hottest day of my life.
In an air-conditioned bookstore.
Someday.
He nearly talked to her
I'm
in
sorry,
an air-conditioned bookstore.
What? How do you talk? You're a wolf.
I think he can turn into a human.
Oh.
Although that would have been great to know.
This is really confusing.
Slouched on my stool in the sun and sucked in the summer as if I could hold every drop of it inside of me.
Okay, so I guess he is a human, sort of, ish. Wait, what? This was what I loved when I was human. I am really confused right now.
I was reading when the door opened with a little ding, admitting a stifling rush of hot air and a group of girls. They were laughing too loudly to need my help, so I kept reading and let them jostle along the walls.
And that's how
talk
you
about
get
everything.
fired.
What did they need his help with?
Finding books.
Oh, so he works at the bookstore.
Supposed to. Behind
Good
the
to know.
Behind the counter.
Well, good to know. What? Crazy, one of the girls happens to be Grace.
It was her. It had to be.
Oh. She wouldn't recognize my face, but she would recognize my eyes.
How do you know that? How do you know she even gives a shit about you? You attacked her. And you're a wolf. This guy's so full of himself. He's like, damn, you know what? She probably like, damn, want to be some of that shit. She probably don't even like you.
I prayed for her to leave so I could breathe again. I prayed for her to buy a book so I would have to talk to her. Contradictory statements!
Do you mind if I take your photo? It's kind of rude.
Okay, it looks like Grace's friends are flirting with Sam, which is a great plot twist. didn't see that one coming. Oh, look, what do you know? Grace doesn't come over, but the Freckle Girl and Olivia are flirting with him. What? Crazy. I knew I was staring at the matte Grace, but I couldn't stop.
What's a door ding?
Okay, so basically this is boring.
Yeah.
Okay, so this chapter, basically Grace went into this bookstore where this wolf apparently works with some of her friends, and shockingly, Grace didn't know he was there, but the two friends noticed him, started flirting with him. He was like, oh my god, Grace is here, what do I do with my life? And that is it. So, that was Shiver, chapters 1 to 4. Real gripping tale, really gets your readers involved.
Yeah, I mean, like, perfect, just so you can practice your zoophilia, you know, get on down. It's really confusing. I have no idea what's going on.
So yeah, we'll have the next video coming out pretty soon with hopefully chapters 5 through to 9.
Woo!
See you guys next time.